In the modern and vibrant tapestry of today's society, the hectic pace of life has illuminated the nobility of compassion like a sparkling gem. Acts of compassion serve as both a source of inspiration and a subtle light in a constantly changing world. However, behind that bright exterior, there exist perspectives suggesting that acts of compassion can unexpectedly harm life in unforeseen ways. Perhaps, this is a noteworthy viewpoint that we should pause and reflect upon. How do you feel when confronted with this challenging perspective? If this is a topic that arouses your curiosity and desire for exploration, let's pause and immerse ourselves in this journey to discover the shadows that compassion may cast from the perspective of Stoic philosophy. Now, you are surely ready for our adventure today, aren't you? Press the subscribe button and turn on notifications to begin our intellectual quest. 1. Lack of time and space for oneself. From the standpoint of Stoic philosophy, prioritizing compassion can lead to a heart-wrenching reality of lacking time and space for oneself. Exploring this hidden aspect, we realize that being overly devoted to others can be a nightmare for our personal lives. Without maintaining a balance, sacrificing too much for others can blur our own lives, depriving us of crucial moments for ourselves. Our time and space are valuable gifts, and sacrificing them uncontrollably can lead to loss of freedom and a sense of loneliness. 2. Personal goals pushed aside. You might not be aware that sometimes Stoic philosophy views compassion as a significant challenge to setting and achieving personal goals. Under the pressure of compassionate souls, we seem to forget that our personal goals and plans are also vital aspects of life. While we passionately prioritize the needs of others, our personal goals are unconsciously sacrificed. Stoic philosophers caution that we shouldn't let empathy and compassion erode our character and objectives. Striking a balance between compassion and personal goals is the key to ensuring our life values don't regress. 3. Stress and exhaustion. When compassion is not controlled clearly, it can make our lives stressful, and we may fall into a state of exhaustion. Accepting every request and challenge that others present is a form of devotion, but at the same time, it is an exchange for both our mental and physical health. Stoic philosophers teach that unconditional acceptance can lead us to put ourselves in an imbalanced situation, making life stressful and tiring. Maintaining a resilient spirit within compassion is a challenge, and Stoic philosophers remind us that sometimes we also need to protect ourselves to maintain the best possible health. 4. Lack of ability to set boundaries. In Stoic philosophy, the ability to set boundaries is considered crucial for protecting the soul and spirit. However, compassion sometimes becomes an unforeseen challenge to this aspect. Compassionate individuals often find it difficult to refuse others because they open the wide door of their hearts. Although this brings temporary happiness, deep within, it hides unforeseen consequences. When we fail to set boundaries for ourselves, we become vulnerable to exploitation from others, lose our autonomy, and the ability to decide our own lives. By constantly accepting and helping others, without setting necessary boundaries, we unintentionally fall into a state of losing autonomy and becoming dependent on the opinions of others. 5. Falling into a sense of disappointment. Another hidden aspect of compassion is that it can lead us to a sense of disappointment. When we are overly generous and fulfill too many requests from others, there is a possibility that we may feel disappointed when not receiving proportionate reciprocity during challenging times. Stoic philosophers remind us to maintain a steady mindset and not rely too much on feedback from others. Placing too many expectations on the responses from others can lead to negative psychological states such as sadness, fatigue, and anger when expectations are not met. It is crucial to keep our souls resilient, not excessively influenced by surrounding events. 6. Suppressing emotions. One peril of compassion is the ability to self-suppress emotions. Why? People with good hearts often tend not to share their negative emotions, believing that not expressing negative thoughts can protect the souls of others. However, Stoic philosophy advises us that this can lead to the accumulation of emotions and create psychological pressure. Keeping personal emotions unspoken can make our souls heavy, impacting mental health. In Stoic philosophy, being honest with oneself is considered important, and sharing emotions not only helps relieve pressure, but is also a crucial step in maintaining our souls in a balanced and strong state. 7. Causing controversy in relationships. According to Stoic philosophy, one heartbreaking aspect of compassion is the potential to cause controversy in relationships. Although we carry a compassionate heart to help others, sometimes intervention and assistance can lead to dissatisfaction, especially when the person being helped doesn't accept or undervalues our assistance. We need to remember that in expressing compassion, we may not always receive approval from the person being helped. Despite our compassionate hearts, we can't control others' opinions or reactions. This can lead to strained relationships, something that Stoic philosophers encourage us to avoid. So, the journey of exploring the shadows of compassion has come to an end. Although we have encountered dark paintings, remember that this is a warning to help you steer clear of hidden risks. Therefore, always keep the flame for your loving heart and compassionate soul. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to continue following our next videos. Sincerely thank you, and wish you a wonderful day.